Hello. How y'all doing? You guys having a good time? Well, we all know why you're here, and it's not to listen to me. So, Hugo suggested I come up and say something. I guess about the only thing I'm going to say tonight is, I found out about Parrot Head clubs and joined a Parrot Head club. Founded this Parrot Head club, and I wasn't real aware of what house concerts were until Paul, I don't know where Paul is, Paul Waring suggested that we have Hugo come and play God, I can't talk when I got this. Come and play a concert in my living room. And I thought that was kind of odd to play a concert in your living room. And so I reluctantly agreed to let this happen, and then somebody suggested that they stay at my house, which I thought was even odder. I mean, I don't know these guys, and they're going to stay at my house. Hugo and Jeff pulled in the driveway. It was really cold January day, and when Hugo got out of the car after we met, Hugo said, "Oh, Mike, that barn is so cool. Take me over there and show me your barn." Now, most people don't ask to see my barn, you know. We came over here, and I was actually pretty embarrassed. There was a bunch of junk laying around up here, and it had fallen into disrepair on the inside, much to the way the outside looks. And he came up, and he started looking up at the rafters and everything, and he said, he goes, "Man, they're tearing these barns down all across America, and it's a shame." And he said, "You should fix this thing up, and if you ever do fix this thing up, I will come back and I will play a concert in your barn." And it was really almost like this. Something happened because, I mean, I don't even think Jeff and Hugo had pulled out of the driveway, and I was up here nailing and screwing and doing all this stuff, screwing with screws. However, no. I digress. But anyway, Hugo was true to his word, and he came back on the 4th of July and played a concert. It went from being colder than hell to hotter than hell. First two times, actually, it's fairly temperate this time. So, but anyway, Jeff and Hugo put on a fantastic show. For those of you that came tonight for whatever reason somebody told you about it, I think you're all going to be in for an unbelievable experience tonight. These guys are both personal friends of Jimmy Buffett. Jeff was in the movie What to Expect When You're Expecting, wrote some songs for the soundtrack. They called Jimmy Buffett to be in the movie. He didn't want to do it. They said, "Who would you suggest?" Jimmy Buffett suggested this guy sitting over here. Hugo Duarte has done music with Jimmy Buffett. Dan Fogelberg over here. We're very, very blessed to have these guys here again this evening. The only other thing I'm going to say, my brother Joel has helped me immensely work up here to do everything, getting it the first time, but he was over here late last night helping me get everything put together again. And Paul, that's sitting out here, he's one of our graphic artists in the club. He has done a lot of the things you see around. And Dan, Wolfie Siefkin here in front of me, he's done a lot of the T-shirts, and he came out and put this new sign up a couple of nights ago for me at the last minute. Mike Robertson, who's doing the sound. You know, there's an awful lot of people in this club. Our president, John Wagner, should be up here talking right now, but he's at a soccer tournament. There's just, we have board of directors. There's all kinds of folks that do a lot for us. And so it's, I'm just one person in this whole group of people. I'm not going to come back and speak again tonight. I know you're happy about that, but check out our upcoming shows. We've got Rob Mail on the 4th of July, who's from San Diego. He's incredible. Mark Mulligan in August on the 18th. We've got our big fundraiser wood flock coming up on the 20th of July down at the paddle wheel. And, we're looking for sponsors. We've got posters up on on the wall in the kitchen about that. And we've got some friends that came from Central Illinois. We didn't know they were coming, but the Central Illinois Parrot Head Club in Central Illinois, and there's some of their flyers floating around. Let's support other Parrot Head clubs like they're supporting our club. Maybe you guys can run over to their events. So that's all I have. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoy it tonight. And here's the Frozen Gringos.
Oh, well, you have to do that. It's impossible to not.
Thank you, Mike.
It is so nice to be back here in Burlington. People go, where? It's like, don't you worry your pretty little self about that. You'll not find it unless you come with us. There's no reason for you to go there, Kelly McGuire. This is a fantastic place, and I think that the first thing that I want to say is God bless Henry Eversman for building this grand Opry House.
So for our last number of the evening, we're going to...
Wait, we haven't been paid yet.
For our next to last number of the evening, here, go get the check.
So, how wonderful it is to be here. Jeff, we were driving here today, and the wind was like to blow us off the road. I had to stop along the side of the road and make a video of the grass just... Because we don't get wind like that at home. It gusts and then it stops, but this just never stops. We stopped on the side of the road and I stood there filming.
It was pretty funny. Police came by.
And he's like, you're such a tourista. I was like, yeah, and your point is what?
It was interesting for us too, because at least for me, I never have seen this state without it being covered in snow.
Jeff goes, I like it better without the snow.
I love the snow, but this is really beautiful without the snow.
So we're gonna do a little something to warm us up. Maybe it'll warm you up too.
We have been known to bring the weather with us, so here we go. Here's the dance floor right here. It's almost summertime.
Summertime and the living is easy. The catfish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Now one of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, yeah. And you're gonna spread your wings, gonna take to the sky. Oh, until that morning, sugar, nothing's gonna harm you. 'Cause mommy and daddy, they're standing by. summertime,
summertime,
and the living is easy.
and the living is easy.
The catfish are jumping,
Catfish are jumping.
the cotton is high. Oh, your dad is
Oh,
rich.
your daddy's rich.
I swear your mama's good looking.
Yeah.
So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Now one of these
Said
mornings,
one of these mornings,
you're gonna rise up singing.
you're gonna rise up singing.
You're gonna spread your wings. You're gonna take to the sky. Oh, until that morning,
Until that morning,
sugar, nothing's gonna harm you. 'Cause mommy and daddy, they'll be standing by. I said, mommy and daddy, they'll be standing by. I said, mommy and daddy, they'll be standing by. Okay.
Oh,
So I feel a little warmer now, so we can chill out, right?
I can take my shirt off.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
that's new to me.
Oh my.